Hello friends, welcome to Srivali's kitchen. Today I'm going to show how to prepare the medu vada or garelu. For that we need urad dal, which I've soaked for 2 hours, washed it thrice, and I've drained the water. I'm going to grind this in a wet grinder. This you can see here is a wet grinder. This one. It has 2 stones and a stone base. The dal we add is going to get crushed between these stones and we are going to get the batter. I've added very little amount of water because for the garelu we need the batter to be nice and tight. Now I'm going to add the soaked, washed urad dal to this. We are going to grind it. Okay, first now that we've added little, right, you can see it's turning around. There will be a difference in taste when using a mixer grinder and the stone grinder. Also there will be a change in the texture, the way the output, you get the output, and also the amount of oil it takes. And we are going to grind this. Since I'm using little quantity, it's not going to take much time. And personally, I like the batter to have small bits of the urad dal in it so that we get that nice bite. But if you want it smooth, just grind it for another 2 or 3 minutes longer and you have the good batter, good smooth batter. You can see this going round and round. Be careful and try not to put your hand in if it's not necessary. Right, you can see. What we're going to do is I'm going to take the batter out of this after it's done, add salt to it immediately and give it a good mix. Otherwise the batter is going to turn bitter and we'll have to throw it away. Once I add salt to it, I can let it sit for about 5 to 15 minutes while the oil gets hot, and then I can prepare the garelu. Otherwise, if you think you need more time, just shift it to the refrigerator. Add salt, mix up the batter nicely, shift the batter to the refrigerator, and then when you want to prepare, take it out, let it sit for 5 minutes, start preparing the garelu. I will show you 2 types, one wherein we make a hole in the center and the other without a hole in the center. But for now, let this grind. Right, now you can see the batter is nice and thick. You can see how tight it is. I mean, it's taking so much effort to go around the stone, and it is done now. So I'm going to turn off. I'm going to open the lid. Right, and we are going to take it. Right, you can see how thick it is. Yeah, see here how thick it is. Solid, just like your icing. What I've done here is I've added more soaked urad dal to make idli batter as well. We need just this basic thing, the urad dal, soaked urad dal. So I'm going to take the amount I want for garelu and then I'm going to add water to this remaining tight batter. And then I'm going to let it grind into a much smoother paste so that I'm going to have my idli batter. Meanwhile, here you can see that we have this nice thick batter ready. I'm going to add some salt to it immediately after taking it out, and we're going to mix it up nicely. And since I'm not going to prepare the garelu immediately, I'm going to put this dish in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to take it out 5 minutes before I prepare the garelu. Then I'm going to add jeera to it. You can add ajwain also carom seeds. But I'm going to add jeera, and then I'm going to show you how to make the garelu. Alright? Just make sure the batter is this thick. I have taken the batter outside and it is now in almost room temperature. To this I'm going to add the cumin seeds. I've already added salt, I'm not adding salt again. I'm just going to give it a mix. Meanwhile, what I've done is I've poured oil in a copper bottom pan and I've let it heat. Now we're going to make the Dussera prasad. The difference between the Dussera prasad and the normal Garelu is that when you're making it to offer as prasad to a god or goddess, you do not put holes in the vada or the dal. I've just taken this sheet, you can see here, a normal plastic sheet. I'm just going to make the vada like this, on this. The sizes, personally your choice, but I prefer smaller sizes. Just take it like this. It will come onto your hand. This is what we are going to do. So just slowly I'm going to remove it into the oil. I'm going to make one more like that. Traditionally we use a banana leaf for this, but since banana leaf nowadays is not that easily available, especially if you don't have a banana plant at home. So you just put on that. You can see that this one is already starting to change color in the bottom, so we're going to just carefully tilt it. You can see that shape, right? It has to cook nicely, and then we're going to take it out. Right. You can see that these are nicely cooked now. Since this is the first round, it's going to take some time to cook, but as the oil gets hotter, it will be faster. So we're just going to drain that oil a little and take it onto a tissue paper. Turn this also around. Take this onto the tissue. Let it cool, and we are going to offer it as prasad to the goddess. So, Garelu without holes for prasad during the navratri season are ready to serve. Thank you for watching, and if you like my videos, subscribe to Srivalli's videos. Have a nice day.